Hello, welcome to a brief explanation of the Resource Management section within ITM Platform. In this video, we will explain how to use the Resource Management section. Both portfolio managers and project managers can use the Resource Management features. The main difference is the former can manage the whole resource pool, whereas the project manager can only manage stuff that is related to their project. First, we will look at the resource management tools available to the project manager. If we click on one of the projects listed, you will be directed to the General Project page. From here, click on Team. The Team section is divided into three parts: Task Function, Estimated Effort, and Accepted Effort. Here the project manager has the ability to add people to their project, determine their function within the project, and assign those people certain tasks and functions within tasks. They can also estimate and accept efforts per task and member. To add people, click on the plus sign and search for the members that best suit your needs within the project. You can filter people by their name, position, login, department, category, or provider. Project managers can see different alerts on the Team section, such as over-allocation. To do so, go to the Estimated Effort subsection and click on Load Availability. This will show the over-allocation and information about the hours available for that member. You can estimate work hours for a task and assign them to either specific team members or, if you have not decided on a team member, a professional category. For the sake of this example, we will look at a specific task in detail. To do this, click on Tasks, then choose a specific task and go to the Effort tab within that task. Within Effort, the project manager can allocate work hours and be notified of over-allocation and under-allocation. Users with a full access license can change the layout of the resource planning page by setting the interval amount, the number of intervals you want displayed, the start date, under-allocation percentage, and the amount of projects shown. Green cells represent categories and people under-allocated who have more than a certain percentage of time available. This percentage amount can be set by changing the under-allocation percent. Notice there are two sections of the page: Projects and Services and Professional Categories. These categories have different purposes which complement each other. Under Projects and Services, you will find the demand and allocation. It is currently totaled at 62%. The way this is calculated is simple. You have the total demand, which is the total amount of hours needed for a project or service, and you have the total allocated, which is the actual amount of hours assigned to specific people rather than professional categories. When you subtract the total allocated hours from the total demand hours, you will be left with the total gap hours. This is the amount of hours that have not been assigned to any member yet. When the allocated hours match the demand hours, that means you have allocated people in all of the professional categories for that interval period. To view the entire project analysis, click on a project. This will deploy task summaries and tasks of the project. Within the task summaries, you will see specific tasks, and within those will be different categories. When you assign hours to a whole task from the Team section or from the task itself, you are assigning them to the full duration of the task, letting ITM Platform distribute those hours evenly throughout the task time span. In this section, you can assign hours to the whole task or to the interval represented in the column, such as a day, week, month, or quarter. If you hover your mouse over the project title, a gear icon will appear to the right of it. By clicking on this icon, you can directly add people to the project. This feature is convenient because it allows you to add team members to a project without having to actually access the project. Changes to a specific task can conveniently be made here. If you hover your mouse over a task, you can change the task name or start and end date. By clicking on Add Resources, you can add people to that particular task. If you click on the gear icon associated with a category, you will have the option to manage team members by category. The section is Professional Categories. Here you see the categories and the members assigned to them. If we look at team member, you will see they have been over-allocated by 1 hour and 15 minutes. One of their tasks is the dissemination of materials. which they have currently been allocated 5 hours for. However, instead of spending 5 hours on an assignment in one day, a task can be separated into 1 hour a day over 5 days. If the project manager agrees, they can make these adjustments. Typically, ITM Platform will automatically divide the total amount of time allocated for a task equally throughout the week. If desired, these can be changed. The analysis section provides a report of the estimated and actual allocated hours of each project. You can filter the team you want to see, the organization unit, and what week you would like to see. The actual analysis has the estimated effort and the actual time entry per day over a week-long interval. This allows you to see whether people worked the amount of hours they were assigned. For example, if you look at team members' accumulated hours for November 18th, you will see they were estimating to spend 13 hours and 14 minutes on this project. But their time entry says they only spent 8 hours and 30 minutes on the project. This means that they only worked about 64% of the total amount of time estimated for that day. Over-allocated percentages can also be seen. If you would like to export your analysis, you can do so by clicking Export to Excel in the top right corner. This concludes the brief overview of resource management. This video demonstrated the purpose of resource management and how it works in ITM Platform, including the team feature, the tasks and effort feature, the planning feature, and the analysis feature. If you would like to know more about the features of ITM Platform, please check out our other videos, email support@itmplatform.com, or request a demo directly through our website.